Chick days are here. It is spring and you will start seeing baby chicks at your local feed stores. Very exciting time for people that are considering becoming chicken parents. If you are not sure that you want to be a chicken parent just yet, I have a video today that will help you understand what you need, what is necessary to raise happy and healthy chickens. So when you get chickens, you want to make sure that they come in a group of 3 or 4. And this has a lot to do with, they're very social creatures, so they can get lonely and they do better as far as like their natural pecking order when there's 3 or 4 of them. With 3 or 4, there's a higher chance that they can not stave off predators, but they can keep an eye out. Like 3 of them will be picking, or these 2 are pecking over here. And these 2 aren't, they're kind of on the lookout. So obviously chickens need water, just like any creature God's put on earth. I have a 10-gallon water here, so I don't have to change it out too much. But when you do change it out, just make sure that you clean it out before you refill it. You can also put apple cider vinegar in the water, and that's been known to prevent disease. So sometimes I do that, or you could just put straight hose water. When talking about chicken food, you need to get different kinds of food depending on what stage of their life the chicken is in. So when they hatch, the chicken needs more protein. So you would get starter food, and that's usually crumbles because their beaks are so small, they need littler pieces to eat. But as they progress, I think it's about 8 to 10 weeks, then you would move on to a growing formula, which has a little less protein, but I think calcium's introduced at that stage. But then once they reach the egg laying stage, that's when you switch to a layer feed, and that is a lot of calcium, and it helps keep the shells strong for the eggs that they lay and gives them stronger bones. So for us, we use one of these feeders. Move that out of the way. And this is actually hung from the roof of their run, and that is to keep it off the ground to prevent bugs from getting in it, and it also helps prevent rodents from finding it. That they might find it, but it's a little harder for them to get into. And we feed ours, you can choose pellets or crumbles. We feed ours pellets, and you can see I've got the grit peppered in there, but they prefer, I could just tell that they prefer this over the crumbles. So chickens need grit in order to help them grind up food in their gizzard because they don't have teeth. So it's important that you buy grit along with your feed and either mix it in to their feed or make sure that you have a dish of it set somewhere where they can easily get to it. Chickens definitely need good shelter to keep them safe from predators and to keep them out of the elements. You don't need something this big or fancy, especially for 3 to 4 chickens. I think this coop could hold about 15 chickens because they all pretty much lay in the same spot, as you can see. And when they go to bed, they get up on these roofs right here. But you, again, do not need anything this fancy. Stan built this. It's a gorgeous chicken coop. If you want to check out the build, I will leave the link to the playlist. It's several videos, and maybe it'll motivate you to build your own coop instead of buying one. Along with shelter, you need to ensure that the chickens have a place that they can go, that they can have shade in the summer. We have this run here, and then we also have underneath here is a nice shaded area. Chickens love this area. They actually make their dust baths here, and the dust baths are important. It's a natural thing that chickens do. They kind of just dig up the dust from the ground and wash their bodies with it. That helps prevent lice, and it keeps them cool in the summertime. One thing you want to consider when you get chickens is a pair of junky sneakers and make sure that you're going out to the coop or their chicken run area to clean it, not in your good school clothes. So like this is what I'm wearing today. Just junky sneakers that can be covered in poop on the bottom because chickens poop everywhere and you will get it all over your shoes. So that's what you need personally when you're going to have chickens. So we've talked about the necessary things to get started as a good chicken parent, and that is make sure you have enough chickens, 3 to 4. The food is the correct food for their age, that the water can be shaded in the summer, and that it's plentiful and clean, that they have shelter to keep them safe from predators and to keep them out of the elements of nature, bedding in their coop, and that they have a place where they can dust bath. Those are the necessities for raising healthy chickens. Now let's talk about the things that aren't so necessary, but are nice to have. We have an automatic coop door, and it seems a little decadent to have one of these. This one's set on a timer. So in the morning around sunrise, it opens, and around dusk, it closes after the chickens have gone in. I will tell you that it's not necessary, but this is one of the best purchases we've ever had for our chickens as far as convenience. With an automatic coop door, you don't have to come out here first thing in the morning when it's 20 degrees out and open the door, and you don't have to remember to come and close the door at night. And you have to make sure the chickens are closed up in their coop at night because there are predators out there. So you want to make sure that they're safe from predators, so you keep that door closed at night. But it's so much easier if you do it with an automatic door. Okay, toys. We've got some bells and mirrors here, a little xylophone over here. And the chickens actually do play mostly with this little mirror. So snacks are not a necessary thing to give your chicken as long as you are giving them, you know, the food that they need. But our chickens get treats with of bird seed and things from our garden. They love anything vegetable and will eat it. Let's talk PDZ for a second. So this eliminates ammonia smell, and the coop can get very stinky. So if you put your bedding down and then you sprinkle this PDZ over the bedding, you will have a huge reduction in that ammonia smell. So anytime you change the bedding, I would recommend that you sprinkle some of this in. Egg carriers. So you should try to get your eggs every day. The chickens lay about 1 egg each every day. In the winter, it really slows down. So I've had winters where it's been 1 egg a week between the 4 of them. But when they're at their peak time, their peak laying times, you want to have something that you can carry the eggs in the house so they won't break. So you can bring a large bowl out or maybe some kind of, you know, bag. I have this very cute little egg collecting apron that was given to me by my best friend. I'll try to find the link and leave it below. But you don't have to get that fancy. Like I said, a bowl or a box or something like that. Or what we've also used are these beverage bags that you might have a few hanging out in your house somewhere. So there's all kinds of options of how to get eggs. Again, not necessary, just something extra. All right, everybody, I hope that this video helped. Help you make a decision on whether or not you are going to get chickens. They are a very fun pet to have, probably one of the easiest pets I've ever taken care of. They're not really a pet, but they kind of are. But we've really enjoyed our time with the chickens. I will say that anytime someone has said something to us about the cost of eggs has gone up tremendously, we have no idea what they're talking about because we are plentiful with eggs here, which is a super awesome thing. But don't be afraid. Try it. It's not that hard to do. It's an easy care. Once they get out in that coop area and away from your garage, away from your house, you know, being babied, then that's when all the fun starts. And then once they start laying eggs, it is like the best thing in the world. So makes you feel pretty cool, like you're a real farmer. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and remember, come grow with us.